Welcome back to Country Wife, Mommy Life. My name is Charity if you're new here. And this morning I'm going to take you along for a day in my life. It is Thursday. It is about 7:53. My husband let me sleep in this morning because I was up with the baby last night. So he didn't wake me up until right before he left this morning, which was really nice. But I usually like to have breakfast on the table at 8. So we're going to whip up some pancakes really quickly and get these hungry kids fed. Whoa! That was hilarious. Okay. My ladle just flipped out of my drawer here. Okay, you can try that again. Oh my goodness, never a dull moment around here. You know what? I'll bet that was a prank. Because my kids were putting the silverware away yesterday and they were amused by the fact that the ladle could flip out of the drawer. So I bet you that was a prank.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
I opened the drawer and the ladle flipped up on the grill. It was so funny.
See, now you know what we like it.
First batch done. got applesauce and peaches for those who want that along with their pancakes. It is 8:18 and breakfast is served. So I have several kids who do not wish to be filmed for doing the table chores, but that's what we're currently working on. It is 9 o'clock and I have set a timer for 15 minutes. And we're going to work on clearing the table, wiping it down, sweeping the floor, doing the breakfast dishes, all of that needs to be cleaned up after breakfast. So that takes us about 15 minutes to do. So while we were out of town, the lady who was taking care of our cat for us, actually, what do you need? Okay. While we were out of town, the lady who was taking care of our cat for us had some extra eggs from somewhere. I'm not sure where she got them, but she had about 6 dozen extra eggs and asked if we wanted them. And I said, absolutely, we would love to have them. They will not go bad here. So what I'm actually going to do for lunch today is I'm going to make some egg salad. So I'm going to get started on that. I'm going to put the eggs on to boil now so that they cool in time for lunch while the kids finish up the table chores. And we got 2 dozen eggs there.
2 dozen. Wow.
2 dozen, yep.
That's 24 eggs, right?
Yep. And those will start to cook while we start getting ready for school. All right, it is now just after 10 and we are gathering at the table for school. The kids got to do a little bit of free time, playtime. And now the baby's down for a nap, and now we're going to sit down and do school. All right, it's 11:46 now, and it is time to get lunch started. So we're going to work on making egg salad. All right, we're going to try this movie magic thing. And we have egg salad. Lunch is ready. It's about 1:30 now, and I am actually down in the basement. I'm going to get the laundry switched out that one of my kids got started for me this morning. And we're going to, it's clothes in the dryer. So I'm going to get the clothes out of the dryer and we're going to switch the load over from the washer to the dryer. I still have one child that takes a nap during the day, so he's going to actually lay down for a nap. And the rest of us are going to have some quiet time. So that's typically the time I take to kind of reset for the day. I tell my kids that when we have quiet time, that's how mommy is a good mommy. I get a break, and they get a break from each other. Everybody gets their own space for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The baby will take a nap in there. So we'll just all kind of be able to take a break from one another, and then we come back as a happier family in the evening, and we're able to spend time together that way. Quiet time is over now, and I sent my big kids outside to play for a while because we have a high of 47, 50-ish today, somewhere around there. So it's at the peak of as warm as it's going to get today. So it's absolutely gorgeous outside. They're running around, they're jumping on the trampoline, they're running around the property, which is really fun. So while they went outside, I actually started a load of dishes in the dishwasher, and that is actually all I have left to do. So just a little bit of hand washing. So that's really nice, and now I'm going to work on getting some dinner started. I'm actually kind of kicking myself because I could have gotten ground beef while I was down here in the basement earlier, but I didn't do that. So it's completely frozen solid, and I'm gonna have to thaw it out in the microwave so that we can have our dinner tonight. Tonight we're gonna have tater tot casserole. My husband requested that, so I'm down here in the freezer digging through stuff, working on getting the meat out. we're getting low on our beef that I had ordered last year, so I'm gonna have to call the butcher and get that ordered again for this year. But for right now, we're gonna deal with what we've got left. All right, I got my meat going. In this pan, I'm gonna make some homemade cream of chicken soup. Since I'm making this for our family tonight, I need to make the dairy-free so that my husband can eat it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about this much margarine, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just gonna dump it in there, and we're gonna let this melt. All right, my butter's melted, and I dumped in some flour here. So now I'm kind of whisking that together just a little bit until it's kind of all combined. And then I'm going to let it cook for a moment, kind of cook that flour taste out. And then I'm going to add some chicken broth to it. All right, the flour's cooked for about a minute, so I'm going to sprinkle in about a heaping tablespoon of the chicken bouillon powder. And I'm going to add, I've got 4 cups in this measuring cup, but I'm going to add just a little bit of water at a time until we make kind of like a soupy consistency here. And I'm going to switch hands because I am not left-handed. And we're just going to keep whisking that until that's nice and smooth. Alright, my soup mixture is bubbling away and it's pretty much done. My meat is done. I have, yeah, oh, where's my other can of green beans? It's around here somewhere. Anyway, I've got 2 cans of green beans. I've got them drained and ready to dump in. And we are ready to assemble. Alright, so I'm literally just going to dump this stuff in here. If the can will cooperate. So this is a family size can. This is a 10 by 14 dish. Because we have, well, at this point we have 10 people eating it. The baby does eat a little bit. He's 11 months old. So I'm just going to kind of put that in here. We're going to shut the soup off because that's ready. And take my meat and dump my meat on top. Just kind of spread that around a little bit. All right. I'm going to use a little bit of almond milk to make this soup just a little bit creamier than what it is. It is cream of chicken soup after all. Okay. And we are simply going to pour this all over the top. Just like that. Okay. And then on the top, we're going to put all of the tater tots. Yay, dishwasher's done. Alright, it's just tater tots from Walmart. I am just going to open up the top of this, if I can get this in the shot here. And sometimes when I have time, I will lay these in a lovely pattern and have everything lined up. But it is 4:28 and I've got to get this in the oven. So for all my people who are a little bit OCD, like myself a little bit, it's not going to look pretty tonight, but it's going to get the job done. And I need to get this in the oven. This is going to take about an hour to bake, which is why I'm hurriedly trying to get this in the oven. So I'm just going for a single layer here. And yeah, just going to try to get it as even as I can without being too fussy about it tonight. All right, that's gonna be good enough. And I'm gonna pop this in the oven and try to keep my baby from touching this oven real quick. Woohoo! And we got dinner in. It's hard to see out there, but true country Midwestern kids. It's 50 degrees outside, and after being in the 30s and the 20s, I've got some kids out there who decided to run barefoot, and some kids out there who are running around with just t-shirts on. So it's gorgeous outside, and as long as they're happy, that's a good thing. So while dinner starts to cook in the oven, I'm going to take this time to sit down and nurse the baby so that he is happy, and then we'll continue on with our evening activities. And here is how dinner is looking tonight. So we got the big 10 by 14 casserole dish of tater tot casserole. We're going to do a salad on the side, and we've got a jar of applesauce and people's collection of condiments that they can put on their salad. Of course, we like ketchup on top of our tater tot casserole. And yeah, we're going to plate this up and we're going to eat. Thanks for coming along with me on a day in the life. This is pretty typical for how we live our life. We do things on different days, but that's pretty much how it goes around here. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and a thumbs up if you like this type of content, and maybe give me some ideas on other things that you would like to see in upcoming videos. Take care, everyone. Bye.